14 News. This is Hoops Live Plus.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into another edition, our final edition, actually, of Hoops Live Plus. Look at that.
That's right. Already here.
We are.
Goes so fast.
It does. It does. Every. You know what we say, Aaron, to that? We say hard to believe.
Yes.
It is hard to believe that we are at the postseason of high school hoops in Kentucky, in Indiana as well. Mm-hmm. And, well, would you look at that?
Yeah, here we go.
Would you look at that?
This week is going to be madness.
Yes, it absolutely is. For the teams, for the fans, and for us as well, as we try and sort out getting all the games, as many as we can. And with that, let's take a look back at some of the games we had last week as well with our recap here. And let's do it. Aaron's partying. Aaron's ready to go. Let's take a peek here. Evansville Christian and North Central. Christian taking this one 63-48. Not bad, eh?
No, not bad at all. ECS with a nice regular season win to finish off their season. North Central, don't really know much about them. They're not in our area. So that's all right. We don't really worry about that.
So up and onward.
Yes, ECS with a good win. Nice momentum going into the postseason. That's going to be a pretty tough sectional there with Wood Memorial, Northeast DuBois. So we'll see how that goes for them. But anyway.
Good way to wrap up the regular season for Christian. And here was another good one. Bosse and Wrights. A lot on the line, not necessarily for first in the conference, because the team we're going to talk about next already had that wrapped up, but Bosse versus Wrights, and Bosse takes the win and second place, a tie for second place, correct, in conference with Jasper?
I believe so.
With the 79-60 win.
Yes, they were, I mean, you beat Wrights by almost 20. That's a nice statement win there to end the regular season, because Wrights has been coming on here late in the season. They've improved, and Bosse, they've really been good when Dorian Bowen has been on the court along with Marius Harris. They're a tough combo to stop. Landon Hardy been playing well in the paint there. Elijah Chin, you saw the big shot. They've got some guys, and they'll be one of the favorites in that 3A sectional.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun sectional for sure as well. Now here's the team that won the SIC North. They fell in a thriller in overtime, 59-58 to Terre Haute North.
Yeah, Terre Haute North had come in on an 18-game winning streak. So then they made it 19. North was down 25-7 in the second quarter, and then they woke up and had a great second half rally. Took the lead, only to have Gavin Wolfley, crush their hopes and dreams there at the end with the crazy game tying shot. But what a rally by North. That just shows you the kind of team they are. They're really senior heavy, 7 seniors, and they're all important part of that team.
They're going to be a force to be reckoned with here in sectionals, which we'll talk more about in just a little bit. Harrison, though, they get a win to close out their regular season against Central, 68-55.
Yeah, Harrison's been, struggling a little bit here in February, but a much-needed win for them. They've shown lots of promise with a lot of young guys, but a lot of holdovers from the last few years as well. Good mix there.
Yep.
Central just kind of having a tough year this year, but, they haven't quit. They're not giving up. They're in the 3A sectional, so they, hey, drop down a little bit, see how that goes for them. But Harrison, you got to watch out for them in that 4A. They play Wrights Friday.
Absolutely. That'll be a fun matchup there.
Yeah, it will.
Mater Dei, they had another non-conference matchup hosting Northeast DuBois at home, and they win that one in a tight battle by 7.
Yeah, Northeast DuBois is pretty tough.
They are.
As we mentioned, they'll be tough to tangle with in the 1A, but Mater Dei, whoo boy, they're having a really nice season. A lot of talent on that team. Cole Breeden, he can pitch and he can play basketball.
He's an athlete. That's what we call him. Guys that can just deal regardless of where they go.
Yeah,
athlete through and through.
Tate Mallory there. We got to mention him. Anytime you have a senior guard like that, you can go a long way in the postseason.
Absolutely.
They'll be a favorite in the 2A for sure.
Absolutely. Now, Memorial, they take down Washington 71-64. That's a good win by Memorial.
Yeah, it is. And the backflip helped propel them
yes,
to that win.
How could it not?
Dylan Kendrick back on the court. He had been hurt with some kind of a wrist injury for a while. Now he's back. So another senior guard that's important for them. J.J. Lowry making plays. Max Anslinger, Luke Dockery. They have some guys. It's kind of surprising to see their record this year, just that they've kind of struggled. But, hey,
Yeah.
they're playing pretty good here going into the postseason. That's what you want. You're going to see them. Is that tonight they play? Or no, is that Friday? I'm trying to remember when that is.
We've got too many games on the
We have too many to keep up with.
Too many for sure. But hey, if you want to find out, tune in to 14 News at 10. We may or
Exactly.
may not have them tonight. We'll have to find out. We've got, we won't have either of these teams, Davis County and Apollo. They will start their action tomorrow, yes?
That is correct.
And
Thursday.
yes.
Their
But
game.
both these teams did punch their ticket already to the region tournament. But Davis County, again, just dominating, continuing their run of dominance to take the district title, 83-47 over Apollo.
Yeah, they've been ranked, I know for sure, top 10. I think they were up to number 4 last week in the entire
Wow.
state of Kentucky. So obviously getting the love, and you can see why when you watch him
Yes.
with Darren Watkins. He's not going to McKendree now, but he's going to go somewhere. Jonathan Moss, he's committed. You got Michael Acton.
Yep.
They make a 3-headed monster, and they have some role players
They
that
do.
people don't really pay attention to because of those 3, but they're good too.
Absolutely.
And Apollo had a nice season, kind of under the radar, but you got that Landon Henning
Yeah.
guy right there, like 6'8", 6'9". When you have a guy like that, that'll help.
Yeah, battle of the bigs in that one, too. That made it a fun matchup as well. And then these guys going nuts for Hopkins County Central and Madisonville, and Hopkins County Central dominating this one. They're doubling up, 82-40. Madisonville, wow.
Yeah, Hopkins Central boys and girls both really having good seasons. Some of the best seasons they've had in a while. And boy, they really put it on Madisonville here on their home court.
Yeah.
And they'll, I think the boys is at Madisonville, that second region, the girls at Hopkins Central. So both of them are going to be kind of at home, one kind of at home.
Yes,
County.
yes.
So we'll see how far either one of them can
Home
go.
and home adjacent for those two.
Yeah.
So they will be enjoying hopefully some big crowds for them. Our last recap to look through: Ohio County takes down Muhlenberg County 58-33. Ohio County is tough.
Yeah, Ohio County's had a good season. I think I didn't look, but I think they're around 20 wins. Maybe they have 20 wins, but they are tough. Like, as you said, Max Holsclaw, the Quisenberry brothers, Tate Abney, Emmanuel Suarez, a lot of guys there. They're going to give, if they end up playing Davis County,
Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Oof. That would certainly make for some fireworks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's move on now with our recaps out of the way. Let's move on and talk some highlight plays.
Yes.
And you whipped up some of those, so let's just jump right into it here. Landon Henning and De'Aaron Watkins, they were putting on a show. As we just talked about, the two bigs, man, they were tough.
Yes. Nice dunk action here. We got him in slow-mo,
Yes.
courtesy of the great Tyler Heiser. Excellent work on the camera there. Slow-moed him for us.
Yes.
De'Aaron Watkins with 2 of them. And Landon Henning right here, bang, throws down another one. Really get a good look and see how they did it when you put it in slow-mo.
Exactly. And you get to see the lift that those guys had too. Very, very impressive. All right, we've got JJ Lowry steal here and the lay in there. Nice play by him on the break.
Look how sneaky he is. Just no guy has no idea he's there, and he just comes
Nope.
up, whoop, pops it right out,
Yep.
tracks it down.
Just rolling on through.
Basket gets laid out, foul. All around effort there by JJ.
Yes.
Good guy on the football field, and he's really sneaky guard on the basketball court.
All right, what do we got next?
This is Greg Petrick as North was making their comeback here. A heck of a drive, absorbed some contact there, and that shot plus the foul shot tied it. That was the first time that North had drawn even with them since maybe very, very, very early in the game. But you saw the student section; they were hype. They were like ready for some good Husky basketball there, and they saw it in the second half. They were about ready to storm the court on that play right there.
And we have one more from that game as well. Let's
Yes, we do.
hop over to that one, and this was the shot to send it to OT.
Yeah, we had to put it on there just because it was such a great shot. You gotta give him props for hitting that.
Absolutely.
Gavin Wolfley, the coach's son, in the corner. He's a senior, and he's been pretty solid for him all season. And what a shot that was.
Oh.
They ended up going on and winning it in overtime by 1. But nice little contingency there from Patriot Nation.
Yes.
Coming down to watch Terre Haute North get the win.
Not bad at all. And then here, just Elijah Chin. He was sinking them left and right at this game. I was there, and this was just the icing on the cake.
Yeah. You had to dodge a would-be guy trying to take you out there.
Yes. Yes. He
Nice
was headed towards me. He was headed towards me.
Bryce Harris with a nice find. He can see the court well.
He can, yeah. He's a floor general.
Yes.
Floor general out there. Now, we would normally talk about our upcoming schedule here, but the thing is we don't really know very much of it, right?
Yeah. I did put a couple games on there that we know for sure.
Yes.
The Friday night semifinal, which is the only games. There's only 4, so they start with the semifinals in 4A out there at Husky Arena. And we kind of touched on Harrison Wrights.
Yeah,
Ooh, boy.
that should be a fun one. North and Castle, not too bad either. Castle's pretty young though, and North obviously the top team in the SIC. That'll be a tough climb for Castle to overcome.
Yeah.
But hey, in the postseason, never know.
Exactly. Don't ask me who I think is going to win the Harrison Wrights. I have no idea.
I will not.
That's pull a name out of a hat.
Yes, yeah, that should be quite the fun battle. And then, of course, we'll also have plenty of our other games that are to be decided from tonight, tomorrow, Thursday's matchups. We have a lot of different stuff all across the tri-state here that will determine who plays on Friday night when we have our final Hoops Live show of the year. It should be fun.
Yes, definitely will be a busy week for everybody. The players, the fans, us.
Yes, we're running all over, and make sure to tune in to those highlights. And thank you for tuning in for our final episode of Hoops Live Plus. We hope you enjoyed hanging out with us this year here on the stream, whether you're joining us on YouTube, Facebook Live, wherever you're. If you found some other way to watch it too, I don't know if other ways exist. Can you watch this on our on 14news.com?
I don't know.
I should probably know the answer to that, but I don't.
They should be able to.
You should be
Make
able
it
to.
happen.
And if you don't, changes are coming. Changes are coming if you're not able to. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed the show, and we hope you tune in one final time to Hoops Live on Friday night. That's on 14 News at 10, just about halfway through the show.
Yeah.
We will we'll take over for Robinson Miles, and
That's right.
We go out there and dominate, right, Aaron?
Exactly.
We go out there and dominate. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope you enjoy our show coming up on Friday. That'll do it for now, though. Thanks so much, and have a good rest of your Tuesday.